to all the comic book fans, Marvel geeks, and all the nerds in between. Welcome to another episode of the new and improved Vigilante Vibes, where I give you all the Marvel discussions, theories, and news without the toxicity. I'm your host, Megan Nicole, and today I'm going to be reviewing Creature Commandos Episode 4, titled Chasing Squirrels. Another banger of an episode, but I will say this wasn't as good as last week's with G.I. Robot. So starting off the episode, Task Force M leaves to bring Cersei back to the United States. We all saw that wild last episode where she's trying to kill the princess, and then Weasel and Dr. Phosphorus attack Cersei, and that was a pretty cool moment, which was very well deserved. Weasel's lawyer arrives at Belle Reve, demanding to speak to her client about the 8 children he allegedly murdered, not 27. Also found it interesting that she kept referring to him as a man. But do you, boo? I guess she did not know that they took him out of the country to join a task force. But she found out she was not pleased whatsoever. Eric Frankenstein is revealed to be nearby, having located the bride, and he gets his eyes on Rick Flag, who he thinks has a thing going on with the bride. So I guess Eric has no idea about the princess and Rick Flag's dirty little thing they have going on. Which, just be a little less insecure, Eric Frankenstein. That's all we ask. Moving on, while they interrogate Cersei, the Amazonian sorceress claims she was trying to save the world by killing the princess. We still don't know why. It's such a big thing to do, but I'd like to see more of why. Why is she the thing? Why is she what we have to kill? And why does Cersei care about saving the world? Just a few things I have questions on. So, moving on to the heart of the episode, Weasel recalls his past with the 8 children. The flashbacks reveal he befriended them before a man misread the situation, calling the police before accidentally causing a school fire while trying to save the kids. This leaks to the tragic results of the children as they all died, with Weasel being blamed. So the real villain is the old man. Also, the police, who are more worried about getting their hands on Weasel rather than saving the little girl 5 feet from them reaching out for help. Priorities, I guess. Cersei shows Amanda Waller a dark future for the DCU, one that results in the deaths of multiple heroes, including Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Starfire, all the big leagues, and they're all dead. So, I mean, that's pretty valid. If you got to kill off that princess just to stop that, I get it. But also, I feel like there's something else to it. But it was really cool to see these cameos. That was really exciting. Waller brings in Dr. McPherson, an Amazon expert, to confirm Cersei's clairvoyance and her vision. Waller then orders Task Force M to go back and kill the princess, which Rick Flag was not pleased about. By any means, he is not pleased about this, especially since this is his new boo. But also, you're just going to go and kill off the princess because of what Cersei showed you in your mind? What if she's manipulating you? What if none of this really happens? You don't know. But that's what I would be thinking. Rick Flag heads home and tries to warn the princess, but gets attacked by the super pissed Eric Frankenstein, who thinks the bride is in love with him before the two sort out their differences. And by sort out their differences, I mean a super cool fight scene. And they kind of make up and become little besties at the end. And I'd like to see that continue. The rest of Task Force M flies back while Weasel has nightmares about the tragic past with the kids. It's super sad. He still creeps me out, but it's so sad. He still got blamed for the deaths of his little friends. And the old man is to blame. The police also are to blame. He was just chilling. Those kids were little rascals too. How are you going to break into a school? And they're like, oh, we found our grades. Oh, we found alcohol. We're going to pretend we're drunk. A lot of people are to blame in this situation, but Weasel is not one of them. So what I took from it was another situation of James Gunn getting our emotions and crumbling them and spitting on them and stomping on them into a little ball. I want to see Rick Flag and Eric's friendship continue. I want to see what comes from that. It seems really funny. I actually really like seeing this funny side of Eric Frankenstein because he's been pretty irritating so far. Also, with the bride and Nina, there was a few hints at their friendship blossoming as well. So I want to see more of that. So, all around, another episode of great emotions, great fight scenes, more character building. I really hope the next episode is about Dr. Phosphorus because he's the one I'm kind of zeroing in on because right now he's the one that's catching my attention the most. But who knows? So, James Gunn has us in a chokehold lately. Today, he dropped the Superman trailer, losing my mind over. I could not, it took me 2 times to watch this episode because I could not concentrate because I am still hyped from the Superman trailer. I think you guys, if you've seen it, you've seen it. And you know. I enjoyed this episode overall. I will say I think the GI Robot episode was way better, but also it's top tier. So I just don't see any beating that one. This was a good one. I would give it about a 7 out of 10, I think. Um, I'm enjoying learning about all these characters. I'm enjoying learning about this world and diving deep into the DC world, especially the world that James Gunn is giving us, because so far I have been super impressed with all he's done. Um, there's really not much more to say. He's giving me stuff I didn't know I wanted, and I'm thoroughly enjoying that. So, this is my review, episode 4. Let me know what you think in the comments. Did you like it? Did you not like it? What parts did you like? What parts didn't you like? Wherever you're watching this video, hit subscribe, or wherever you're listening to this episode, hit subscribe so you don't miss any more of my reviews because I like to think they're really great. So, thank you for all watching and have a marvelous day.